Yo, what's going on, peoples? Welcome to another new comic day review with East Meets West, man, and cover fire with CBSI Mike Morello. So definitely nice things to talk about, man. Was a good week for reading, bro. You know, it was.
I think someone's fighting outside my house.
Oh snap! Call the cops. Call the cops. Do a Karen, bro. Do a Karen.
Nah, I ain't calling the cops. I ain't getting involved in that shit.
Oh man, but yeah, man, I am here, man, with my guys over here, man. Gomez, what's up, Gomez?
What's up, yeah, boy? I'm happy to be here. I couldn't make it the last couple ones. Family stuff to do, life, things happen. Nothing's always scheduled. It pops up like popcorn out of the roof sporadically. Let's go. Yeah, boom. I'm happy to be here. Read some of the comics, and I can't wait to review them. As long as
I am also here with, you gotta change that damn name, bro. Josh. Josh G, man. What's going on, Josh?
Well, I always have a headache on Thursday for some reason. I don't know why.
It's all the money you spend on Wednesday.
Is the pressure of doing this. That's what it is.
I guess so.
Yo, what's going on, Josh? You good?
Yeah, all right.
All right. But yeah, like I said, man, it was a nice week of books that came out. It was good to read. So far, we picked 4 books, guys. And those 4 books, I enjoyed all of them. But we'll talk about that, in a few. First off, you already know how we do, man. Let me give a shout out to our peoples, man. Shout out to Jose Gonzalez, man, here with Spidey Powder Tumblers. Get your custom-made powder coated stainless steel tumblers here. Get your coasters, knives, t-shirts, hats. Hit them up on IG, Spidey's_powder_ tumblers, and tell them, we sent you over there, man. Dope dude. Shout out to Jose. Next up, we have Express Comic Book Pressing Services with the EmW 10 code, guys. For your pressing services there, hit them up on IG with EROC212, or hit them up at Express CBP, or hit them up an email, expresscbp@yahoo.com. He submits through CGC and CBC has submissions, but with CGC, he gives you what discount? I'm not sure. 15? Who knows?
10 now. I saw a new flyer last night. It's 10.
All right, 10% discount. There you go. Appreciate that, Josh. And last but not least, it's going to be Skeleton Comics. Shout out to Skeleton Comics. Shout out to Angie for giving us the EmW 10 one-off code, guys. Definitely get your back issues from New Comic Book Day. Anything you think you missed. Get your Funko Pops, get your action figures, comic book supplies here. Use the one-off code, the EmW 10, but there is also 2 more codes, Thoro 10 and New York Warriors. All right, friends of the show. Shout out to you guys. All right, first off, we're gonna do is talk about cover fire, guys, from Mike Morello from CBSI. Guys, if y'all don't know, man, CBSI, comicbookinvest.com, is one of the dopest websites there is when it comes to comic books. Plenty of writers there, writing dope things, articles about comic books. And one of them is Mike Morello we're working with. He does cover tunes, but today we're covering cover fire. He puts out books, covers that he talks about that comes out on New Comic Book Day. Not necessarily incentives or anything that's pricey, but he talks about these dope covers nonetheless. All right, guys. So yeah, let's move on and start this off, man. I think it was a nice list he started off too, man, with this. You know what? Let me see. Bam. Here we go. Bam. All right. Shout out to Mike Morello with this, man. And then first book is gonna be we're gonna start off backwards. All right. This is a little extra he threw in on this. I think it was like 7 books he threw in for this week. This is the Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary #1 cover done by your boy Broski. What that says? I don't know.
What was it? Noriyoshi Oyoro?
No, wow, putting some extra vowels in that one. Noriyoshi Oyoro.
Oreo cookie.
Noriyoshi Ohari.
Oreo cookie. There you go. Yo, dope cover. I love the cover. Poster. Is this basically based off a poster, right? It looked like a movie poster. Dope. I'm enjoying it. Broski, what you think?
Yeah, it's dope. I almost put this on my FOC list. I didn't. It's a dope ass cover. What can I say? 40th anniversary, so it could be key for a lot of Star Wars collectors. Something to have. So yeah, I like it.
Josh, what you think?
Yeah, I thought I put this on my FOC, but apparently I didn't, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I thought it was going to be like a true reproduction of The Empire Strikes Back, which was like that magazine size.
Yeah.
But on FOC this week, there's something that I think they are doing. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think it is going to be the oversized like the original one.
Stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll talk about it. All right. So definitely, guys, man. So we're moving on from Star Wars into, there you go, some indie, man. So Yasagi Yojimbo, man. Wanderers Road number 6, cover done by Peach Momoko. And I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. I'm liking it. I like the color on this. Yeah. What you think, Broski?
Yeah, no, she knocked it out with Yasagi Yojimbo. Every single issue that they have done 1 through current, which is 6, she's been doing pretty dope art when it comes to to what she's doing with this art from the comics. So IDW, I'm really digging it. She did a good job. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely, man. What you think, Josh?
It's fine.
It's all right. That's what Josh. It's all right.
I'm just tired of Peach. I really
I'm not a Peach person.
Let's say you deal with the peach. Bring on bring up. Well, you need different fruit. Give them
strawberries.
Strawberries. Man, but yeah, guys, this is stiff competition too, guys. I think he put up 3 stiff competitions and 3 runner-ups. All right, before the winner. And then the next one's going to be this one right here. Was a crazy weird cover. It's called "I Breathe the Body" number 4, cover done by Andy McDonald from Aftershock. I don't even know what's going on in this cover, bro. Honestly speaking, but the colors are nice. I do dig it, man. Broski, what you say?
Yeah, it speaks horror for me when I see this. Dope. The colors, the brightness, it's different. Breathe the Body. I do have issues 1 and 2. I think I have 3. I have to pick. I haven't read them yet, but something I want to read once I get a certain amount, be able to sit down and read it. But the dope ass cover by Andy McDonald, Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, Josh, what you think?
It reminds me a lot. If you've ever played The Witcher 3, it reminds me of like the Noon Wraiths or the Night Wraiths. So it's kind of dope. I still don't understand what the title "I Breathe the Body" means.
I breathe the body. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we're moving on from "I Breathe the Body" to some Marvel books here, man. Another competition is going to be Miles Morales, Spider-Man issue number 25, cover done by Jeffrey Verheij. Dude, I kind of like this, man. It gives me a vibe of a like graffiti style. I don't know. I like it. You know, I know they done, last month some of these Native American covers and stuff, but this one I'm digging. Broski, what you say?
I don't like it, bro. It looks like he's fucking murder scene. It looks like he's just sitting on the floor, just straight knocked out. That's what I see. I don't see any. I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't like the way he's drawn, stick figure. I think my daughter could do a little bit better job on detail Spider-Man. That's all I can say.
Okay. All right, Josh.
Stupid. I hate all these covers. Every single one of them.
Yeah. Definitely they were getting overwhelmed too, man. Not even only on these type of variants. They were getting like, remember the Man-Thing variants, all those other variants. I think it was Venom or Carnage, or I forgot what they were doing before. I'm just tired of them. So we're moving on from
I just don't understand. I mean, I understand, but I don't understand at the same time, like, why they have to just oversaturate on every single, like, perfect example here. Like, why do you have to do this for every single character? Like, why can't it just be like a one-off thing or a 2-off thing? Why does it have to be every single character for every variant they do?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question for Marvel. So yeah, man, that was our last stiff competition, man. But we have some runner-ups, man. Some runner-ups, and it gets better from here, man. We got runner-up right here. We got Spawn 317, cover done by Bjorn Barons. And this cover right here is my favorite cover of the 3. All 3 covers are dope.
Yep.
All 3 covers are dope. But this one, the A cover is beautiful, bro. Broski, what you say?
Yes, I pick up every single issue of this Spawn since I think 300, maybe even before. But dope ass. You can never go wrong with Spawn. Every time he comes out with the issue, there's always that one killer BAC cover that knocks it out. If you notice, every time this comes every month, he has this on the cover fire, and this is a dope ass cover. This should be not even runner up. This should be like one of the top ones of the week.
Definitely, man. And there was some rumors supposed to be the Chain Gang supposed to appear in this one, and I don't think it did. So
no.
Josh. Josh, what do you think of the cover?
Love it. Oh, like you said, all three of them are dope this week. I like the I think it's the McFarlane one, the one with the giant whatever that thing is, a little bit better, but they're all three of them are dope.
Yeah, that's the McFarlane and Campulo one. Yeah, that one is dope. Definitely. So yeah, man, pick it up, man. These are cover price, man. Well, they should be cover price. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Right? We're moving on from Spawn. And I think this is there we go. Another run-up is gonna be Detective Comics 1035, cover done by Lee Bermejo. And you already know, man, Lee Bermejo is the man when it comes to me. I dig his art, you know what I mean? But yeah, Josh, let's start off with you, man. I know you see these repetitive covers by Lee Bermejo, man.
Which I don't really consider this one of them because, like, you know, go look at his detective run. It's all like the same type of like very close, tight shot of Batman. So this is a little different from him, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
It's a good cover. I mean, nothing, you know, outrageously awesome about it, but I like that he switched up a little bit.
Definitely, man. And Broski.
Yeah, dope ass cardstock cover. He's been kind of, I kind of agree with Josh in that aspect. He's been kind of repetitive when it came to each one. It was just photograph of different angles of Batman. This one he did a lot more detail, the background and everything. So I like this cover. It's dope. The story as well. So yeah.
I did enjoy the one that he did that when he's climbing, like he looked like the Adam West climbing the the building and stuff. He did one of those covers a while back.
There's a cover on FOC this week that you'll really appreciate. Then I love it.
Okay,
you'll see.
All right, dope. So yeah, man, that's Detective Comics 1035. That came out yesterday, Thursday. Next up, last runner up is going to be Savage Avengers, is number 20, cover done by Alex Horley. And I'm digging this cover. I like it. I'm not a Savage Avengers fan, but definitely like the way Spider-Man is drawn and the way Conan is drawn. Broski.
Yeah, no, the detail on it, really good detail. Like the way the background is drawn Spider-Man really well. Like I said, I can see Spider-Man and Conan being drawn or pictured like that in an action movie or whatever, anime movie or one of those cartoon movies. But yeah, dope. He really did good. Really good job.
Yeah, I kind of like the moon in the back, all the webbing and shit. I don't know, it's just pretty dope.
I don't think it's a moon.
It's not a moon?
No, I don't know. Are they like or maybe it is, but I think they're in like a tunnel or something. Like
it could be a tunnel. Could be a tunnel.
Yeah.
Could be a choo-choo train.
What you think, Josh? A choo-choo train.
I mean, it's good artwork, but I don't like when like things cross over that don't look like they should cross over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why would Spider-Man and Conan be together?
It'd make more sense if it's like a Wolverine or a character like that. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't make sense with him crossing over with anybody except Red Sonja.
For Josh,
or as Gomez says, Red Sonja.
Sonja. I think Josh basically said Conan by himself is perfect. You don't need all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So we got those were our runner-ups, man, and the winner. And no surprise, man, is a dope ass cover. It's gonna be Something's Killing the Children. Number 1, 8th printing cover done by Francisco Mobili, right? But from Boom Studios. And this is a badass cover, guys, man. Broski, what you say?
Yeah, this could be free or you have to pay whatever price if you didn't get the Berserker. But this one was one that it should be out there, highly printed. If I'm not sure what Josh was saying earlier, but. Real dope ass cover. I like it. I dig the story too. Trade paperbacks. I've read both of them since I missed that boat on the number 1. So good read.
Definitely, man. And Josh.
So 2 things or 3 things. One, yes, I love the cover.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that this is a Berserker homage.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish they took that SKITC out the back of it though. I don't know. It draws a little bit too much attention from how dope this cover is. I think that Something is Killing the Children logo down in the bottom left is that's enough.
Yeah.
You know? But obviously it's dope. If I had to pick cover of the week this week, it would have been one of the Spawn covers, without a doubt. But this is obviously a close second, I would say.
Yeah. So yeah, man, how does book this week, right? Everybody wants this book.
That's true.
And I hope everybody got their
I'm kind of
copy.
surprised Berserker number one third printing didn't show up on this list.
True. But yeah, man, that's covers. Let's cover fire from Mike Morello from CBSI, man. Appreciate that, Mike, man. As y'all know, man, he puts out some dope covers there for CBSI. Again, guys, man, check out CBSI comicbookinvest.com. Not only does Mike Morello, other writers. We got Andy Tomlin in there too. He does the Indie Spotlight. Some dope writers there on comicbookinvest.com. So check them out, man. And again, guys, man, while we talk about CBSI, man, again, man, CBSI is doing writer wars, guys. You write an article about anything, guys, and you get a chance to win some of these dope books, man. High Republic issue number 1, 3, or 4, depending who they vote wins. So this is not a bad deal, bro, when it comes to this, man. So shout out to comicbookexclusives.com, man, for this, man. So definitely, man, hit up the website on CBSI comicbookinvest.com for further information, guys. All right, there you go, man. So yeah, let's see what's going on in the chat, man. Let's see what's up in the chat. I see 25 people. Let me say what's up to the people in the chat. While we take a little break to our new, Comic Day review. You know what I'm saying? We got Zach G in the building. We got Johnny Dakota. We got Tino73, Wilbert Bricks, the Iron Geek. We got Back Issue Paulie. Okay, we got GT Key Comics, William Medina, Astro Wizard. We got Home of the New York Warriors. Biggs is in the chat. Back Issue Paulie. Yeah, we just said that. Jay Salsa 23. Shout out Jay Salsa, man. I gotta hit you up. I gotta show you what I did. Tino73, I just said that. Johnny Dakota, Degenerate DNA. You sure it's not
that's Gamma in disguise.
We got Marco's Big Droops. What's up? What's going on? Mark the Cuddy Sark, man. Kenneth Bird. Who else we have here? We got Fapped in America.
Oh, is he here? Is he really?
Yeah. He's here, man.
Did that used to be somebody else? And they changed their name.
Let us know, man. How you guys feel about the Miles 25 1 in 50 with the cats? I didn't see that cover.
I have the one in 25. I don't think I saw the one in 50. Oh, yes, I did.
150. Yeah, you okay?
I don't
comics are great. Who else we saw? We got Murph, Amazing Murfinator. What's going on? Anyone got an Avengers number 1 handy? Damn. How he knew before me? Oh, hey, hi, bro.
I posted a video.
Okay. We got Wilbert, Psychoholic Comics, Hazel Dan, 1216. Thank you for everybody that showed up, man.
There you go.
Damn, son. Lawson. Don't kill him.
No, well, they're not mine, so.
Still though. the book that is yours is still dope too. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let me just change up the color scheme over here, guys. And give me a second, guys. Bear with me, guys, because I like to switch it up over here a little something.
Okay.
Not me.
Yes, I do know what switching it up means.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, man. So you already know we're gonna do our new Comic Day review, guys. We only have 4 books this week, and I think we're gonna stick with the 4 books. Fits perfect, I think. So yeah, man. Here we go. Bam. For the 4 books that we are gonna review this week, man, is going to be Shadecraft issue 2, BRZRKR issue 2. We got Batman Detective Comics issue 1035 and Robin number 1. All right, guys, man. At the same time, let us know what you think in the chat. If y'all read these books, or in the comments too. If you catch this number 1. So we're gonna start off with Shadecraft, man. I know the guys, y'all read Shadecraft issue number 2. Story done by Joe Henderson and art and cover done by Lee Garbett. Guys, I really enjoyed this book. I read this. What you think, broski? What you say?
Well, I actually didn't read issue 1, so I went back and read issue 1 and then read this issue and just to see what it's about.
Oh shit!
But Zadie Zadie. Apparently, if you guys didn't read the book, it's her brother ends up being her shadow.
Yes,
that's in a coma. So through the process, she's at school and the kids think she's weird, but then again, they kind of have some of the kids have remorse for the trouble that she has with her brother being in a coma for a year. But then now there's a new counselor in there. So the new counselor, something fishy about it because her brother being a shadow sees that she has a gun.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something weird, eerie. So later on in the night, she tries to sneak into the school and tries to see where this gun is, and doesn't find the gun. So then, with the shadow situation, she's trying to figure out what's going on, because it seems like it's something that's haunting her, but don't know why. And at the end, like I said, the cliffhanger was that the fact that the counselor ends up finding out there's a lot of shadows that are consuming around her. So it's
like she's the source of this whole thing. Yeah.
So,
yeah. I gotta know more about this school counselor. You know, because she came out of left field. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Backstory.
Definitely.
So I don't know if she's a person that's going to help her, or a person that's going to be cause problems in the future. So it's till issue 3, we'll find out a little more about her.
Yeah. What you think, Josh?
I liked it a lot better than the first issue.
Okay.
It definitely did more than enough to keep my interest through the whole thing. I like that it ended on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Didn't this get optioned?
Supposedly, I heard got optioned. Not, but option means who knows?
Right.
A year or two.
I mean, I could definitely see them just 2 issues in, them turning this into something, depending on obviously where they're going with this story. I don't know if this is a mini series or if this is just indefinite. But I mean, Gomez, did a pretty good synopsis.
Yeah.
There's nothing much more to say on it for me. I'll pick up issue 3. I think it's a good little self-contained read.
I mean, I enjoyed this book too. I like the little banter between the Zadie and her brother a little bit. And her trying to what's the kid's name? Josh. There you go. I forgot how to forgive Josh. You know what I mean? But yeah, the kid that she likes or whatever. I like how her brother kind of like was instigating that. So that was pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's a fun read. It
was. And that Comics Are Great did say that it actually got optioned before the issue actually came out from
shit.
The sources. So.
Yeah, they're just optioning everything before it comes out. Just taking the rights. Want to get the rights. Taking a risk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
Yo, real quick, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers wanting out of Green Bay?
Honestly speaking, I that kind of hurts. I know me and Murph was talking about this. You were talking about he wants him at Foxborough. I'm like, hell no, bro. Bring him to the Giants or something. I don't know, but that kind of hurts. That kind of hurts me, man, to hear that. All right, back to this, man. We're gonna move on, and next book is gonna be Berserker issue number 2, guys. Story done by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kent. We got art by Ron Garney and the cover done by Raphael Grandpa. Dope cover. You know what I'm saying? This was a good read, man. I like the origin story of my man Berserker. You know what I mean? It was a great origin story. I was kind of nervous, not nervous, but I was kind of like hesitant to see like how they were gonna carry after issue 1, like how they were gonna do his origin. But it fit well. It fit well with issue 1. You can see the guy is a savage, dude. This dude nonstop is in him. This rage. He has to kill, at some point. But I enjoyed this, man. Josh, what you say?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I actually like this more than the first issue. Like you said, it tells his kind of origin story, how he was born. With his parents' village 80,000 years ago being raided, every, harvest season by other tribes and them not being able to defend themselves. And then they, pray to the gods that they need some sort of weapon to defend themselves. So his mother goes into a cave and, prays to the gods and ends up getting fucked by one of them.
Yeah, basically,
which was pretty cool. Like how they showed it,
how they explained it.
They show the freaking the lightning going up there and stuff.
Yeah.
And her not knowing or her not thinking that it worked, because I think they're thinking they're gonna give us like an actual weapon of some sort.
Yeah.
So he's born and just grows at a rapid pace, and just is able to put his hands in fire and just fuck shit up from a young age. And,
Mhm.
it just kind of tells his story of how he ends up, being trained by, I don't know who, I didn't really understand who he was like his mentor was or whatever.
Teacher or whatever.
Yeah, right. I thought it was his father at first, but it's not. And then, it's just a drawn out little story like he's telling this story to his his psychiatrist, the person he goes and talks to after every battle. And it was good. And you know what? I can't even remember how it ended now.
I forgot how it did end. But while you do that, man, I want to say what's going on to Uncanny Swag. What's going on? Thanks for joining us, man. But this was a good read. I definitely one thing more. I do want to pick up issue 3. I'm on this. I'm on.
Oh yeah.
I'm on the Berserker train.
It just ends with him, fucking up that tribe that comes back around.
Oh yeah.
They end up going to that tribe and saying, let's make a deal here. And I think it's kind of, let's make a deal for your sake because you don't know that we're about to fuck you up if you don't make this deal. And they're just like, are you, kidding me? We've raided you every year for how many years? We're not making a deal with you. And he just kind of fucks everybody up.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely a good read. Berserker 2 number 2 was dope, man. Definitely a good read. Pick it up, guys, if you haven't read it. It's good. It's a quick read too. It wasn't a bad read. It wasn't took too long. It's a longer read than issue 1 though, because issue 1 you blew by that fast, bro. So we're moving on from Berserker to Detective Comics 1035, story done by Mariko Tamaki and art and cover done by Dan Mora. And like I said before, man, Dan Mora has been killing it, and the art in this book is fucking dope.
Yeah.
So shout out to Dan Mora on this. I'm enjoying Detective Comics 1035. Broski, what you say?
Yeah, I like the story about Sarah Worth and what happened to her and the situation. Mm-hmm. The situation that actually, if you don't know, fun fact, the Worth family own half of Gotham. So just a little side note on that. The fact that Batman had tunnels and he had a little certain place with tunnels with mapped out. That was pretty dope. Like you said, you know that with the art's sick. And then the cliffhanger at the end, what's going on? The zombified Sarah Worth. So that was a cliffhanger that I liked to see what's happening because she was in the tunnels and then the police, JCCPD. Convicted him of killing her. Of course, he gets always. That's the thing I feel when I read Batman. She's always the one getting accused of everything at first until they find out exactly what's going on. And I like the small story at the end with Huntress. It was a little story. I'm not a big fan of Huntress. I don't read it, but having these little stories, these little 4 or 5 page stories, was pretty dope. It leads you, and then it goes on to continue on the next. So it was pretty good read overall. It gave me more bang for my buck. I'll just tell you that.
Yeah, Detective Comics has been low key because everybody's focused on Batman. The story title, but Detective Comics has been good too. I'm kind of like curious to see what the hell is going on with some certain people, like Sarah's husband. Like he's like something drugged up or some shit. I don't know. There's something going around there. So hopefully they'll explain a little bit more, man. Josh, what you say?
I really liked it. I like. Has Sarah's father, I forget his name, it's Mr. Worth. Has he ever showed up in anything before?
No, I think this is his first appearance.
I think he could be a really good villain. Like I like when they have villains that are like look more like regular people in Batman. I feel like.
Well, he didn't look too regular because he was like exaggerated. He was like a little bit massive, don't you think, man?
Yeah. I mean, he's big, but I mean, he's not running around with a mask on or something like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's more of a chance like he could die or, that he's more. I mean, all these guys are mortal, but they're in some ways not. So I think he could be a really good villain if they utilize him correctly. I'm kind of interested. I don't like when Batman starts doing like zombie type stuff. So like, I mean, I want to know, what's going on at the end of this book where Sarah's dead but not dead. Like that's one of the reasons I didn't really like 3 Jokers that much. Like the whole come on, man, like really, like it just doesn't fit really in that universe to me. You know?
Well, I mean, listen, man. When it comes to zombies and Batman, if some, believe it or not, some stories fit well, man. Blackest Night, that Batman line was pretty dope. There was zombies there, but in rare occasions, I guess you meant Josh.
And then it is actually his first appearance as well. So it is 1035 is Mr. Worf's first appearance.
And Gomez is right. The story with Huntress at the end, I don't really like Huntress either, but it was a nice little self-contained story.
Yeah.
I don't know what the point of it is really, but it was a nice little story. You know, just her helping this or trying to help this
lady that walks every night. I think it is a fact. I think the moral of the story was you don't get too close to people because you develop a routine, and once that routine changes, everything you start to worry, and that's what was happening. It was a routine that she was seeing her every night. Every night, once it stopped, and something happened to her, seeing her cat being strained loose. So the fact that it was the routine, she said that's why I don't like to get close to people too close because then it just gets to attachment. We start to worry.
Well, she might come back like Sarah Worf, right?
Yeah.
Yo, but going back to Detective Man, one thing I do like about Detective Comics is that you get to see Batman more as a detective than so I really dig that.
The thing that I don't like though, it's like Gomez said this earlier, it's like a Batman's at the scene of the murder. A Batman did it. Like you guys haven't figured this out by now that Batman probably didn't do it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I didn't like that. I just only I did not like.
Definitely, man. Good read, man. Detective Comics issue 1035, guys, man. Again, man, shout out to Tamaki with this one and Dan Mora killing it with the art, guys. Good read, guys. Good read. Last book we're going to review is going to be Robin issue number 1, guys. Story done by Joshua Williamson, art and covered by Gleb Melnikov. There you go.
Melnikov.
Listen. I I pronounced it a little bit better than Brooke. Just put it down.
Kind of.
But yeah, man, Robin number 1 picks up from those short stories from Detective and Batman. Was it Batman? I forgot.
It was Detective Batman. Yeah.
One was Batman, one was Detective.
Yes. And this picks up right after that. So my read of the week. This was my read of the week. I enjoyed it. I like how Damian is looking for these. I think Lazarus. What is it? The Lazarus.
The League of Lazarus.
League of Lazarus. Yeah. He wanted to join the tournament, and he's after something basically, So I'm digging it. I like how he bumped into what's his name, Deathstroke's daughter,
dude.
I
hate Rose.
Oh, Rose, you're right, Rose.
Her mask is the corniest thing in the world. Yeah. I mean, it's so corny.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know, man, but Josh, what you say about Robin number 1?
I liked it. I thought it kind of the pacing was a little off, which is the backup stories, the 2 previous backup stories were really good. I thought. Mm-hmm. If this isn't a straight ripoff of Mortal Kombat, I don't know what is. I mean, it's a straight ripoff of Mortal Kombat. And I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing. But it's, this tournament happens every 100 years. They sail to an island. You've got the woman hosting the tournament who's supposed to be like Shang Tsung kind of. Yeah. Now, the only thing so that's really all that happens. It's like pre-tournament. It's kind of like what we probably wanted to happen in Mortal Kombat movie that just came out, like pre-tournament fight, then the tournament. So he fights somebody which is, did they say is Bane's father?
Yeah. What the hell is it? Snake something?
It's the King Snake.
King Snake. There you go.
King Snake, Bane's father, supposedly.
Yeah.
So
out of him.
He had to beat him into the tournament, right?
Yeah. Right. Well, no, he beat him, but he didn't get offered the tournament until later on. He got money as a fight. I would pay double if he would have killed him, but he didn't kill him. And then he ends up getting money, and then somebody from that's going to the tournament ends up giving him a pass to it, and he just left the money to a poor family that needed money.
The thing that's interesting obviously you've got the new character coming in, Flatline,
yeah,
who kind of reminds me of Livewire,
a little bit.
But she kills him.
Yo,
She
that's
has
what I'm saying.
Art because it says that he
The
didn't read the
fatality,
rules.
bro. Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
he didn't
She
read
does
the
the
rules.
Kano on him.
Yeah.
She does the Kano on him.
Yeah. She kills him. Yeah, she takes his heart, and that's
I mean,
it.
obviously,
fight to the
so
death.
that's it. That's
It's a
Robin.
one shot, bro. It's a one
Yeah.
shot.
So, obviously he's not dead.
They'll put him in the Lazarus pit, I guess. Who
Yeah,
knows?
exactly.
Yeah, that's probably what they'll do, and they'll just give him
Damien is Robin in this.
Yeah, Damien's Robin.
Uncanny Swag.
So yeah, man, I'm definitely digging this. I'm in for issue 2. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm in for it, man.
a little side note that Batman is looking for him actually because he went AWOL. He went missing.
Yeah, he has like the whole Batman family looking for him, man.
Yeah.
He's MIA. He's no show. But yeah,
Like,
obviously you're gonna see Batman in this. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. All right. Let's time for grading, man. Start off with you, broski. What you give it?
this one I give it like I say like an 8.5 only because it does have aspects of biting off another story style. I wish you would have done a little bit better on that fact. The fact of killing him at the end, it just leaves a cliffhanger, but it doesn't because, like you said, I was a little disappointed. Oh, give me something different because we know that he's gonna end up living or something's gonna happen.
Mhm.
So I gave it an 8.5 because of that. He does have a little bit of cockiness, which just kind of backfires him in the situation in the story when he was fighting the other guy. It was dope how he just didn't say nothing, and all of a sudden in Snap he says something to the guy, just one little thing. I forgot what he said, to be honest, to the what's called the King Snake, and then fucks him up with one hit. So it's one of those things where I give it an 8.5 just because of that fact that you kind of like know what's going on already, and then compared to what he said, I just watched about 2 days ago Mortal Kombat.
All right, you got it, man. Josh, what you say?
I give it a 7.5. It was okay. I mean, it's the first issue, but I mean, I kind of don't give it that much of a pass because it did have 2 backup stories, beforehand. Like Gomez says, it kind of blatantly rips off Mortal Kombat, and also the ending too. It's like, all right, you're leaving us with a cliffhanger that's not a cliffhanger because we know he's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I'm gonna go with broski. I'll give this an 8.5. The thing is with the deaths thing part, when she takes his heart, is how they write it. How they're gonna bring him back. Hopefully they do something good, something that's way off of what we think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I give it that. The art in this was pretty dope. Gleb, your man Gleb Melnikov. There you go, Josh. Did a great work on this book here, man. So and Joshua Williamson is doing pretty good, man. So with the short stories and this first issue, so yeah, I give it 8.5.
Yeah, I know I have this on my pull list just because I want to keep reading and see what's going on. So that's me personally.
Got you, man. All right, so let's go to Detective Comics 1035. Josh, what you say? What you grade it?
I'm gonna say an 8, an 8.0. No, you know what? I'll say an 8.5. Okay. I do like this Mr. Worth character, even though he wasn't in it for that long. Again, not a huge fan of the whole zombie ending. Hopefully, it's not a zombie and it's something else, but it's looking like a zombie. I like that it's a more down to earth, gritty Batman story than these kind of over exaggerated ones. Yeah. It's obviously a mystery type story. So yeah, definitely, man. Broski,
I give it a 0.5 point more, 9.0, just because it's a key. It might be a key first appearance later down the line because of the fact that we don't know what this guy could be in the future or he could become. So this might be a book to hold on to in about a year or 2 or even months. He might end up being somebody else or something. So just the fact that it's a first appearance, and then the story, the story was really good. The art was good, except the fact that they accused him of killing her. That's the only flaw I have. Other than that, it was a great story, and the fact that it was able to give me a small story at the end of Huntress. That's why I say it's more, like I said earlier, bang for your buck. So I give it a 9.0.
All right. And just because of the Huntress second story, if it was a little bit better, it was okay, it was good. If it was better, I would have gave it a 9.0, but I'm gonna go with an 8.5 again. I'm gonna go with an 8.5. Story was dope. Art is dope. I like the villain, the Mr. Worth. It all clicks, man. This detective book, man, and like I said before, Batman back in his detective mode. I'm digging it. I love it. And yeah, it don't have to be a big villain to be hold up a good story with Batman. You know what I mean? So it goes to show that Tamaki knows what he's doing. You know?
A quick side note: I remember I seen a comment earlier. It's a back issue. Paulie said Mr. Worth looks like a Monopoly guy on steroids. Said that was pretty funny.
There's some serious steroids, bro. So we're moving from Detective Comics, man, 1035 to Berserker number 2, guys. Broski. Oh no, you didn't read this, Broski.
Yeah, I didn't read this.
I'll give this. You know what? I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 because I really enjoyed the origin. That it was I fit real good. I didn't think it was gonna be this good after issue 1, because issue 1 was good. But this was better. You know, this is better. The origin fit perfect, man. So shout out to Keanu Reeves and Matt Kent, man, doing this. And the art by Ron Garney too inside. Awesome work, man. Josh, what you say?
I say, wow, 3 quarterbacks in a row off the board. 1, 2, and 3 in the draft.
The draft,
yeah.
Huh?
So I give it an 8 as well. I mean, very good story. Nothing spectacular, but I do like that it gives you a lot more detail about his past.
Yeah.
As to what he is. A little bit of action, not too much. I mean, and the little bit that you got obviously was absurd, like the first issue, which is cool to see. Yeah, it's a good read. It's definitely got my interest.
Okay, there you go, man. So last book that we all read is gonna be Shadecraft, man. Shadecraft issue number 2. Story by Joe Henderson and Lee Garbett as art and cover. Broski, what you give it?
Great read. I give it a 9.02 right there. Just the fact that it gives me a cliffhanger to know what the heck's going on with the counselor and the shadows that she has behind her. When does that come out? Only during the nighttime or what? It's like one of those things where Sade, we don't know about her backstory of what she got going on as a kid or whatever.
Did you say Sade?
Zadie.
Zadie.
I'm thinking, what is those singers? Zadie.
Sade is the singer.
There you go. Shame.
Are you a smooth operator?
Sometimes.
He's a reckless operator, bro.
Smooth operator.
Hello. But I give it a 9.0. I really enjoy the story. The fact that it's option is something you might want to read and to know about before it comes out. At wherever it comes on Netflix, HBO Max, whatever, it's gonna be option in what movie or whatever not. But read it. It's a good read.
All right, Josh, what you say? What grade?
I'm gonna give it an 8. Good story.
Or that little echo.
You know, there's nothing really much to talk about. I mean, it's a good read so far. Nothing special, nothing over the top. It's again, it's got my interest, and I'll continue to read it. I think the ending left it on a nice little cliffhanger. Hopefully, they can carry that momentum into the next book.
Yes, and I'm gonna go with 8. So 2 8s and 2 8.5s. I'm gonna give it to 8. Great story by Joe Henderson. I'm digging it. It was a fun read. It keeps me wanting more. I like how we don't know much about the counselor, which is fine with a comic. You know, we learned that throughout the issues. I'm pretty sure. And shout out. Who was it? The comments are great. They said that this options, man, pretty dope, man. I'd see this being an option. So yeah, man. That's our reviews, man. So 2 8s and 2 8.5. Not bad read, bro, this week, man.
Smooth operator.
Oh shit! Man.
Is it on auto-tune or echoing?
Yeah, it's T-Pain, bro.
T-Pain. Hip hop send me what's going on, bro, from Team Nerd, man. Shout out to Copy 801 is in the chat there. Sean Miller. Let me just give quick shout outs, man, to the people. William Medina, what up, kid? Bam. Rudy T's in here, and Jose Gonzalez in the chat, and Rage Cajuns Comics, guys. All right, man. So yeah, that was our review for New Comic Book Day, guys. let us know what you think, man. Let us know in the comments if you're catching this in the rewind. What you think? What was your favorite read? That's what we want to know. Honorable mention, real quick though, too, was Shadow Doctor. Shadow Doctor issue 3 was a great read, man, and it keeps getting better and better, guys. I recommend Shadow Doctor. If y'all don't know, it's basically a black doctor that was back in the Prohibition times, with Al Capone. It fits really well, man. This issue was pretty badass. Get to know a little bit of his origins of him when he was a kid. So definitely a good read. Digging it. So that's an honorable mention.
Origin story.
Yeah. Oh my god, yo. So yeah, that's our show, man. Let's say our final thoughts and shout outs. Josh, start with you.
Goodbye. I don't have any final thoughts or shout outs. Tune into us next week and turn into FOC tomorrow night.
That's it.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, that's it.
Broski.
I just put out a haul yesterday for MannyNYC Comics, my FOC list that I get from most 90%, 80% of my comics. Yeah, just like you said, I love doing this. The fact that we're able to read comics that are new and share our knowledge based on what we read. So continue to do this every week. So catch us, like Josh said, catch us next Thursday on this, and the FOC tomorrow as well for what's coming out in about a month prior. So yeah,
definitely, man. And who said it? Sean Miller. Department of Truth was my favorite read right now. It came out. I did not read that. I'm gonna read it tonight. If not, I'll read it tomorrow. I'll read it tomorrow, man. No rush, man. Definitely, man. So yeah, again, guys, let us know what was your favorite read. Broski and then Josh already said, man, FOC tomorrow. Our live podcast show, guys. You do not want to miss this Sunday, guys. We have the writer from Nottingham, my man David Hazen, is going to be on the show at 7 p.m. Eastern Sunday, guys. Tune in for that, man. You can ask him any questions you want about Nottingham.
And Australia.
Yeah, he's Australian. All right, all right, Mike.
I might.
Oh man. Other than that, man,
ask him if he's ever thrown any shrimp on the Barbie, and I also ask him how many times people have asked him that.
Yeah. Other than that, man, I want to say, man, see everybody, man. We'll be around, bro. You already know, man. You know how we do, man. We do chop ups. Oh, as a matter of fact, might be a chop up tonight, so stay tuned for that. So might see you there. Might not. We'll see. I don't know. It depends.
Better be there or you're banned. You're banned forever from watching.
Other than that, man, I want to say everybody have a good night, guys. Till next time. Later.
Have an okay night.